What happened to, you were supposed to battle 50 Tyson.
I take full blame for this not happening.
Okay.
Because somewhere in my brain told me that he wasn't really retarded.
Well, he's autistic.
Well, autistic. Flights booked. Everything booked. Everything. The flight says you fly out at 2:50. He calls me and says, yo, Daylyt, I just got to the airport at 2:49 and they said I'm late.
Really? That's what happened?
He said, I made sure that I got here right on the dot. I said, so I couldn't be mad. I couldn't be mad. I could not be mad.
You told him 250, he got
that I told him 250 and he got there at 2:50 on the dot. I could not be mad at him.
So he missed his flight.
He missed his flight.
The battle didn't happen.
And I was just like, you know what? So
you could have just gone the next flight?
No, see what happened was he missed his flight and like I'm like, all right, well I'm gonna see what's up. Boom. So, you know, I got off the phone with him and he was like, yo, and then I called him back. I was calling the airports, you know, to see the next flight because he clearly doesn't know how to do none of this shit. So I'm calling all of, you know, the airports and shit to see if I can book the flight. And pretty much what I did is I had somebody else book the flight and they went through some weird ass airport out there called like Sun West or something like that. Some weird ass airport. It was my misunderstanding too because I should have told them to be there an hour early. You know what I mean?
Well, usually you tell someone when their flight is and then everything else gets worked out. But I guess if you're autistic, it doesn't quite work in the same fashion.
Yeah. So I would take partial blame for it. Understand the scenario.
I mean, 50 Tyson was sort of the first, I feel, autistic celebrity.
He was the
age.
He's the what do you call it? He's the Christopher Columbus for the Welvens and all them.
Right. So what do you think about the new batch? WelvenDaGreat,
the
real Wings.
The Birdman.
Yeah, Wings.
See,
A-Town.
A-Town. I actually just tried to book Welven.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Heard he charged like $4,500.
Yeah, and that's when it was ugly.
He charged $4,500 for a walkthrough.
It was when it was ugly. Like I was like, you know, I hit the email, yo, you know how much it's gonna cost to book Welven, you know what I'm saying? They was like $4,500, 3 flights. Boom, and I was like,
well, he live out here. He lives in Long Beach.
that's what I said. But not even that. I'm like,
they just wanted the flights anyways.
like, but $4,500. Yo, if you are an autistic person or someone with a mental illness or a disease that is very funny, please contact me. I am looking for you to be a part of my squad. We can make a very lot of money.
You want a squad of?
I want a squad of those.
Like the X-Men.
Like the X-Men.
In real life.
Like the R-Man. Like the retard man. Yo, when they sent me back the number, I didn't understand it. I was like, why? I mean, I understand he's, you know, Instagram popular. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? It's funny.
Right.
But shit.
I mean, I think he's getting it.
No, he's getting it. I've seen it. Like, I'm seeing him everywhere.
You see him on flyers.
Yeah, I'm seeing. He's getting it.
All around the country, Miami.
He's getting it.
You know what the crazy part is? You know, he sat right where you were sitting.
Oh, no, I've seen it. I've seen it the other day.
And you know, like I remember I talked to a couple of girls, like, hey, you know, would you have sex with Welven? Like, no, not for $1 million. I'd never do it. No. But then
I'd fuck Welven for $1 million. I fuck him for $2,500.
But I mean, it costs $4,500 to book him.
Yeah, so like half off. Got him.
Okay, but what I was gonna say was, Welven is actually out there getting pussy.
No, I seen a picture today where like him and some girls like tongue kissing. It was like saliva back and forth. And I'm like,
You know, he's really. I remember they went into like this very detailed story about how he was fucking some chick on the other dude's bed, and he was upset about it. And the level of detail from both of them made me feel that this is 100% true story. Like girls out there giving up pussy to Welven on the regular.
It's like this, man. When you become popular, the image don't matter, man. It don't matter at all. They just, girls sleep with popularity. You know, it don't matter. Like, they don't even care. They don't care what's wrong with the guy. Like, I believe Welven has like 2 dicks. Like, he clearly has something else down there than what regular men have. They don't care, man. It's, oh, I slept with Welven.
Yeah, he DP'd me by himself.
Yeah, he DP'd me by himself. Like, I don't know, man, but I can't understand the 4,500. Like, I'm looking for a person with a syndrome now.
I mean, like, I remember there was like some party. I forgot who was telling me about this, but it was like Welven, A-Town, and the dude on the roller skates. You know what I'm talking about?
D-Quiz.
D-Quiz,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And like, they said that after the club, like the hotel lobby was filled with girls trying to get up to go see them.
How can I be a part of that group?
Well, you got 3 of them right there. It'd be like the Avengers.
I'm a capitalist, man. I'm going to capitalize off of that somehow.
I mean, you know, 4,500. I'm sure his man gets a nice little cut. Like,
man, his man probably get all of that. It's clear as day. But I'm not here to knock nobody hustle. So.
But you know, if Welven getting 4,500, you could.
But see, that's a blessing, though. You know what I mean? I look at it as a blessing. You know what I mean? Just 4 or 5 months ago, you was laughed at.
Right. Now you.
And now you make more money than some people bust their ass 40 hours a week.
Oh, I'm sure he's making more money than everyone that laughed at him.
Yeah, he makes more money than probably everybody.
Everybody laughed at him.
Yeah, like maybe 90.
Right, because, you know, when I interviewed him, like, I really tried to make it into a positive interview.
Yeah.
You know, I really was like, okay, like, you know, we talked about his disability. They didn't really want to say what it was, but they say he is disabled. I'm like, you
so
really...
wait. He's getting 4,500 per show plus disability checks. He's eating. Crazy. Them disability checks be like nice.
Nice?
They be nice, man. They be like
Right.
2,500. This nigga get a average of fucking, he making like a good, like 20 grand a month, man.
He doing well. And, you know, I kind of feel like, I mean, if you really think about it, there was really no avenue for someone in his position up until recently.
I think 50 Tyson opened that gateway, bro. He made, like, 50 Tyson is the pioneer of that avenue. Like,
right. Because, you know, I mean, people say, oh, he don't realize that people are laughing at him and not with him. But if you really take one step back, it's like, who really fucking cares at this point? Because he is capitalizing off this shit. He getting money, pussy. He fucking taking pictures with Chris Brown.
Bro.
He's getting invited, like, you know that dude Dan Bilzerian, whatever.
Look,
all these dudes invite him to parties. Like,
just last week, you was the retarded kid that everybody laughed at. This week, you the retarded kid that everybody laugh at with money.
Right. And pussy.
And pussy.
Yeah.
Some of the baddest bitches that we can get.
I don't know about all that, but
yeah. So
I don't know about that last part, but yeah.
But
you know.
some of them. He's fucked some bitches that the average Joe can't get.
Right.
So, hey man, fuck it, man. He got to take what he can get at the end of the day.
You know what I'm saying? Like you dissing Young Thug over here, Young Thug saying little things over there. Man, somebody do something. Ain't y'all niggas supposed to be gangsters? If you gonna be about it, be about it, fool. You know what I'm saying? Like I
was like, hey, what you doing? She was like, oh, my boyfriend. I was like, what? Oh, hate you.
I called a mutual friend and I was like, I really like him, da da da. And we linked up.